You've got audio commentary turned on, and if you didn't mean to do that, well, you're just gonna have to suffer. This is Stryker Of Enyo, and you've got audio commentary. Every time a friend kills my other friend in that clip, I always laugh. You got audio commentary collection number 2. Now, the first time I did audio commentary collection 2 and 3, they actually failed finalizing, so I'm actually redoing them now that I got some time because I'm actually in Melbourne, Florida, so I'm not home at the moment. And anybody that's on YouTube, if they ever leave their home computer, they usually pump out a bunch of audio commentaries. Well, I'm doing actually a lot more than that, but yeah. So I'm redoing these audio commentaries. I already redid audio commentary collection number 1, which is the first 7 episodes, just because I figured I'd make one that was newer. But yeah, this is technically the next episodes. This is episodes 7, 8, 9, and 10. But on Upload Studio, I didn't leave audio commentaries around for too long. Usually, as soon as I would make an audio commentary, I would delete it. So every once in a while, someone would get to actually watch one of the audio commentaries. So on Upload, they would never stick around. It would just use up too much hard drive space on Upload. So I would never keep them around. So these audio commentaries are going to be the first time a lot of people have even heard them, even though I did record like 7 of them on the Xbox One. But this is how the F did I die. This is actually episode 6, but like I told you before, in the previous audio commentary collection, and I believe I said it in both versions too, that um, episode 6 and 7 I just swapped around because I really felt with how the F did I die that I started to kind of hit a stride, and I basically came up with it because of this clip. I jumped my car down there, it blew up, and I'm like, well, how the F did I die? And that's kind of where the series culminated from, was from that. Geez, I didn't even use a title. Oh no, yeah, I don't use the same. I usually use that green end transmission thing you see. It's actually called Hello World, I think, in the editing stuff for upload. But yeah, I don't end using the same clip. But this is best. What the heck was it? This is number 7. No, this is number 8. Top 5 moments of the week, Battlefield 4. Obviously, I only get 20 characters, so I typically do this to like moments of the week. I can't even say top moments of the week usually in the caption because I only get 20 characters to use. So I usually have to be pretty brief. And I was still calling it top 5 because I was still numbering and only using five clips. That's why these episodes are only like 2.5 minutes. Um, because that's about after you edit a 30-second clip, that's about all you have left is maybe 2.5 minutes. When you're doing these little 3-second interchanges or something with the numbers, and still like that. Still haven't run into a group of people in the elevator and blew them away with a shotgun yet. Um, and yeah, so this is when I was still doing it. Eventually, I just started to call it top moments of the week, and then I threw in as many clips as my 15 segments would allow, and then I often number at least the top 3, but sometimes depending on how many clips I have and I want to use, I might just have like a top 2 or even the top 1, for that week. And I don't I don't date or I don't put a date on the top moments of the week simply because I don't necessarily make them for a specific week. Like I might even make 2 of them in one week. You got to give us a little creative license here. It's just because we say these are the top moments of the week, it doesn't mean that I actually all the game footage you're seeing is from the same exact week. Oftentimes it actually is, but I mean, I do enough clips to fill an episode, and if I've got more, I'm going to put it in the next episode. Just pure and simple. So I never wanted to put a date like, oh, this is from August, the week of August 22nd, 2016, or I didn't want to, do that because I felt that you might get yourself in trouble because it's like, well, what about the week of this? What about the week for this? And it's like, well, or if I try to make them early, I don't know. All my videos are numbered on my end, so I know in what order they go. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily matter. And I knew later on I would probably space them apart a little bit more so that you would still get a top moments of the week, nearly every week. That's the video wall. I like the video wall, but I always thought of doing like an overlay of having like the title of the next segment or whatever, put in the middle of that. I thought that would look kind of good because all I can do is put text in the upper right corner. But that means I have to finalize the video again, and I'm not sure about quality. I probably will take one of these shorter moments, one of these shorter videos, and do that one time, just to kind of see what it's like. Um, I am using a different mic. This is a bit lower quality mic. It's actually surprisingly, I think even lower quality than my Xbox. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to get a standard one now that I'm using like something like Movie Maker or Lightworks more frequently, at least to do audio recordings. I had to play around with the settings just to get it so that the audio got recorded louder than normal, but I think I figured that out. But yeah, this is what the heck is this? Is this How the F Did I Die? Is this number 9? I think this is How the F Did I Die number 2. Yeah. Perfect Dark Zero. Never. I honestly haven't even gone back to this. I don't think since I recorded this stuff. I was going for a few achievements. I think explosive kills. You needed like 1,000 or something like that. So I was working on that. I think that's when that rare pack came out, the rare collection. UFC. I haven't played this since I did this. I think pretty much. This is on How the F Did I Die? Are you kidding me? Well, I think this was like just before I made How the F Did I Fail. How the F Did I Fail? Actually, that's going to be video number 10. So it's going to come out, just right after this. I think this is when I realized, man, I really needed something besides dying, and and it worked for racing games and sports games and whatnot. Of course, in this case, both those characters died, so I could still use that. But yeah, like in this, obviously you could argue that the guy should be dead by getting thrown off the cliff, but no, I just creating How the F Did I Fail was just it was a natural extension. Um, and I could use it for so many different things. I could use it for even another player, failing in front of me, essentially. Um, I do the same thing with How the F Did I Die. I'll still use, like, if a player dies in front of me and I didn't know what killed him, I'll still use that too. So yeah, it's one of my favorites still on How the F Did I Die. Fail, I don't do as many, but when I do other games like Bridge Constructor and see that's the ending segment I use usually now. And here's How the F Did I Fail. This is the first one. Yeah, here's the part of the rare collection. Um, I think that was difficulty I turned up. I can't remember. And but yeah, this is my other favorite series. I believe I just hit double digits when it comes to How the F Did I Fail. I think I've done like around 11 or 12. How the F Did I Die, though? I believe I've done about 25 at this point. Um, I've done about 100 videos, since originally doing this. I'm at video like 130 now. So, So I've got a bit more experience. Well, it's with Upload Studio, but now I'm branching out and using Windows Movie Maker and some other stuff. Trying to learn Lightworks, but I realized that was going to be a bit complicated, and I just wanted to get some videos I had uploaded to YouTube. I just wanted to get them done, get a decent graphic thumbnail on them, and then just go from there. So I'm just using Windows Movie Maker at the time, and realized the audio options are not that good. So I have to often maybe record something using Windows Movie Maker and then importing it into something like Audacity, and then friendly fire, and then upping the quality or the sound levels. But I'm getting there. It's just it's a process. You do one thing at a time. I didn't realize that making good-looking thumbnails is going to be a big thing until you know after you basically upload your first video. You're like, oh, I gotta make a thumbnail, and oh, I can't even do a custom thumbnail until I what is it, activate your account, or you have to confirm it, something like that. And once you confirm it, then you can make custom thumbnails, and it's like, well, they look so much better when you actually make custom ones. And I mean, quite honestly, who uses the plain old, automatic thumbnail? Jeez, I just killed that guy in the face. Who uses the auto thumbnail thing, nowadays? I mean, everybody puts the effort into making custom thumbnails. So it's one thing at a time, fixing things as they come. And but I'm pretty excited. I got more stuff. I got let's plays planned. Not all the way through a single game, but at least maybe part one, two, and three. 25 minutes each of a game that I really want to touch on, and then when I can when I get proper recording software and even a camera, then I can do 35-minute or hour long recordings, and not have to worry about using Upload Studio. So yeah, how the F did I fail? It's another one of my favorites. Thank you guys for the likes that you do. Please put the likes down. The views are good, but it's really the likes is what gets people that work at YouTube notice, so that maybe they'll feature one of my videos, and maybe I'll get a little more recognition, so that it feels good when you get more people watching your stuff. It just does. And it makes me work harder knowing that I got more people watching it. So, hey, thanks for your time. And episode collection number 3 is going to be coming up. Thank you.